Watch the full video, don't be weird.
YouTube, what's the deal? Y'all, it's your boy Jay Harrison. We are back with another video. In today's video, I want to talk about a concept from a book I got from one of my coaches a couple years ago when I was in junior college. And it was a book called Relentless by Tim Grover. I'm sure some of you guys have heard about it. But the concept within that book that really hit home for me was, in order to get what you really want, you must first be who you really are. No faking, no trying to be somebody else, not trying to make nobody else happy, just embracing our own authentic selves. Right? So what does that look like on a basketball court? You know, I work on catch and shoots all day in practice by myself, with my trainer. But when I get in the game and I get a wide open catch and shoot, I'm hesitant. I'm scared to shoot it. You know, I'm doing everything that the coach is saying, but it's still not resulting in more playing time. I ball handle, you know, I play ones, I do whatever, work on my game. But when I get in the game, I'm too nervous, too afraid, or too worried about what other people are thinking to actually go through with it in the game. So in today's video, I want to talk about a true experience of myself and where I've been when I went through that. It's been multiple times, but I'll dwindle it down to one story time. But I also want to tap into why is it important to be your true authentic self, really in anything you do, but especially for us athletes or whatever you do, in order to get the level of success or the goals that you want to reach. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So boom, it's my senior year at college at Cal State Fullerton University, and I'm super excited. We had just came off going to the tournament, playing against Duke in the first round, Coach K's last year. I just won 6 Men of the Year. I'm really pumped. Coming into the year, I'm thinking, okay, this is it. This is my breakout year. And automatically, I think without me realizing, that put a lot more pressure on me than I really needed to be. Started off the year playing really well. First couple games, our team is winning. We're doing well. And agents start calling. Soon as the agent started calling and speaking to me, my game wasn't as consistent, or I wasn't really feeling like myself anymore. You know, it felt like I was out there trying to play to appease these agents, my coaches, my teammates, whatever, instead of just embracing my game and going out and having fun how I know how to have fun and do what I know how to do. So over the course of the year, very up and down, very emotional. I wasn't steady at all. And I remember having a meeting with my head coach, shout out to him, and he brought me in. And the first thing I wanted to do was blame, they're game planning for me now. You know, I'm top of the scouting report, they're sending 2 at me, it's hard for me to get my game, blah, 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 blah. It was all bullshit. It was all bullshit, y'all. It was nothing else that teams were doing for me that I hadn't seen before. Nothing that I couldn't have beat. You know, it wasn't about my skill level, but it all had to do with what was going on in my head and my mental state at the time. So that is what I want to highlight here, is that a lot of times, if you're putting in the work, the only thing that's stopping you from performing well is our own minds and mentals and where we're at with our approach to the game. So as I said, I finished out the course of my senior year, and I'll show my stats to you guys so you guys can see. And what I averaged 12, 13 points a game, you know, pretty good year. Personally, I felt disappointed because I felt like had I played better, my team would have won the Big West Championship. We would have won on the March Madness again and had a better run. That's a weather story. But saying that to say, I think throughout that year, I fell victim to trying to please everyone else instead of just going out and having fun and pleasing myself, making myself happy with who I was. I was so in my head that I couldn't perform. I would be nervous through the games. You can ask my friends. I have a bad game or I have an okay game, I wouldn't leave my room for nothing but practice. I won't speak to nobody. My friends have to come up and check on me. I know that that's a universal experience for a lot of these hoopers out here, for a lot of athletes. And I just want to show y'all why you shouldn't go that route and just continue to just have fun with the game and just trust yourself. And whatever happens at the end of the day happens. You're going to get what you're supposed to get. It's always working out for you. And I think that I started to not trust that process, which resulted in me averaging 12, 13 points a game when I felt like I could average close to between the 16 to 18 range. Oh, also, let me state, if you are enjoying the video this far, please like, comment, or subscribe. Or if you have any stories about you yourself going through a similar time where you felt like you weren't being yourself in a quarter, diminishing yourself in the process. So you may ask, well, Jalen, what are some of the things that stop people from being themselves in any area of life? From my experience, there's a multitude of reasons. It can be you're trying to make your coach happy, you're trying to make your teammates happy, you're trying to make your parents happy, your family, you're trying to make an agent happy. Maybe you got a girlfriend that came to see you play, you want to make her happy. And your focus is external. Your focus is external so that you can't control. People are going to approve of you, they're not going to approve of you. People are going to say you had a great game. After the game, somebody may say you had a bad game. And while it is beneficial to listen to constructive criticism and take that in a positive way and flip that for your benefit, I think it is pivotal that we continue to trust our instincts and trust ourselves. All right, my camera cut off. We lost some memory space, but we're gonna forget about all that. Sorry about that, y'all. Back to regularly scheduled programming. So as I was saying, y'all, I think the biggest things that we as people need to start doing is trusting ourselves more. As an athlete, trust your game, trust the work you put in, and just go out and whatever happens, happens. I think a lot of times we get in these situations and we're trying to prove to everyone else why we're worthy of this position. And that takes away from you just enjoying the game. And there's nothing wrong with going out and competing and wanting to prove others wrong and to be the best. That's all great. But at the end of the day, y'all, the stuff that's gonna make you perform best is when you're having fun, when you're playing free, and when you really just don't give a fuck. Quite honestly, you know, y'all know, when y'all having y'all best games, y'all, you don't care about nothing. You don't care about who's watching. You don't even see the defender. You don't hear your coach. You see yourself, that court, basket. Literally. So, you know, whenever you find yourself in a game, you feel yourself just kind of, you know, just relax. It happens. Just go hoop. Every time, I swear to God, y'all, every time I felt myself not playing well or not performing, it was all here. Rarely ever was it ever physical. I'm missing shots, I'm thinking too much, I'm turning it over, I'm thinking too much, I'm hesitating, I'm thinking too much. All because I wasn't trusting who I was and the work that I put in and just ultimately just owning my game. And before I continue, that's not to say don't listen to your coach. That's what I'm saying. But as a hooper, you know what you do best and what you can offer to a team. So yes, there are going to be guys who have leeway to truly be themselves and do what they want to do. But at the end of the day, if you're given a role, be your best self in that role. You understand what I'm saying? And that's how you gain a bigger role on a court, not by pouting, sulking, not wanting to go hard. You know, it takes mental toughness at the end of the day, especially the higher you go up. Coaches aren't really trying to coddle you. You know, they have families to feed and their job is on the line. So at the end of the day, you know, you have to go out there and do what you know how to do. And if you're constantly worried about trying to please him, please this person, get this person this, look out for this person, it's not gonna happen. That is the end of the video. But if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, share. Let me know in the comments if you want more videos like this, story times about my experiences. I'm gonna keep it real as I can at all times. And yeah, y'all, let's go up. We out.